I'm Joe Zekas. I've just arrived at 436 Linden Street in Winnetka. Met Michael Hughes, who's over on my right, and my old buddy Linda Martin, who's over on my left from Coldwell Banker.
Long-time buddy.
Long-time buddy.
And I just met you.
It's months
we
now.
Don't say
we go back for
the other
months.
Word.
Tell me a little bit about what we're looking at, Michael, and where we are.
Well, we're at 436 Linden in Winnetka, Illinois, and we're looking at the Historical Society, which is just across the street on the east side of the street at the corner. I think you might be able to take a look at the sign. You can see it says open. You know, I have yet to be inside there.
Well, actually, I have a great story about that. I've been inside a number of times, but about 30-some years ago, very close friends of ours lived in that house. And so we spent lots of time there, especially holidays, so we knew that house very well. So watching them renovate the house and make it the Historical Society seemed very appropriate for Winnetka. And I'm a longtime resident, and so is Michael. Michael grew up, and you will tell us about the schools you went to here, because you're in a ways and often we get a homegrown builder.
Yeah, well, I'm a native Winnekan, I should say. Moved here in 2nd grade at Greeley School, and Mrs. Hines was my 2nd grade teacher. I had a crush on her.
Who was the principal? I think the same principal that my kids had. Was it?
Let's see.
Lucille Murray?
You know,
Mrs.
Murray.
Miss Murray was the principal.
Are you like my son, who got to know the vice principal on a first-name basis?
You know, I spent a lot of time in the office, but I thought they just liked me.
See, he always knows how to put the right spin on things, you know. But
I thought
my
I was
kids
popular.
went to Greeley and Crow Island. The other thing that I think is so special about our location is we really are in the heart of the village. The library is a block and a half. You can see the metal receptacle to put in your books, not tapes or CDs. You got to bring those into the library, just your books. And the town, one of the 3 train stations is right up there at Park. Yeah, it's 2 blocks. The trail, the bicycle trail, is just 2 blocks.
The Village Hall.
The Village Hall.
Well, more importantly, all the shops and dining and restaurants and everything from Elm Street.
And school is just a few blocks this way. The grade school, the middle school, and the, I don't know what, I guess the junior high. Middle school is 5 through 6, which is Skokie.
And it's Crow Island?
It's Crow Island, yep, and the Crow Island Woods, and the wonderful log cabin that my husband's company helped move, Schmidt Log Cabin, is right there in Crow Island Woods. They reenact the 1776 battle sometimes.
My one daughter was there, our middle daughter, Hannah, who just graduated from Washburn, who's on her way to New Trier.
And the 3rd year, I know both of us can say, because our kids went there for 3rd grade, any school in Winnetka, when you have your 3rd grade semester and you study, quote, the Pioneer Room, you go to Crow Island and you see the Pioneer Room. But now we have a real cabin, so we can do both things.
Now, do they still make the candles? Because I remember doing that.
But you know, maybe we'll have to get Joe to go over to school and we'll do that sometime.
We'll do that.
Oh, I stuck my hand in there by accident.
This house is for sale, right?
It is for sale. And
Michael built it?
Yes, this house we finished a few months ago, 436 Linden, and it has that wonderful Winnetka feel to it. You have the wonderful front porch, and we have our rocking chair there, so you can picture yourself there and reading a book, and then we have a wonderful front entryway. That we really have a wonderful flow to the house with having the living room and the dining room. It goes into the kitchen. So a traditional yet somewhat modernized floor plan for Winnetka.
He's building in Arizona, Florida, and Costa Rica right now. And after this house, we're going to visit his Hampton-like house.
And Milwaukee also, yes?
Yes, we were in Whitefish Bay, which is basically the Winnetka of Milwaukee.
I know it well. I used to live up the street in Brown Deer.
In Brown Deer, there's a wonderful sculpture park in Brown Deer. Garden sculptures. They have a Batera and they have a Henry Moore there.
Okay, as we're headed in, give me some overview, some bedroom and bath count, and what kind of price point are we at here?
Well, we are at $1,739,000. We have 4 bedrooms on the 2nd floor. We have a possible 5th bedroom in the lower level. I'll let Michael talk about the first floor as we go in, if you'd like, and I'll
our
add
cabinetry.
details. Yeah, I think the cabinetry. He is a builder extraordinaire in that some of the features that we have in this property are equal to houses into the 3 or 4 millions or more. And I think when you see that and he points them out, you'll appreciate it.
I think you'll see the details.
If memory serves, Michael, you own a piece of a cabinet company.
Oh, Tischlerei, which we're out of Osborne, Kansas. In fact, we have a subdivision down there on Lake Wilson, which you can see as well online. And we do a lot of custom cabinetry work. We pretty well stay this side of the Rockies. We have been Colorado's kitchen designers in Colorado Springs, and we have a shop in Vail. Right there in town, and you can go in there and you'll see our cabinet selections. We have a dealer right there, and we've sent our cabinets, let's see, the St. Thomas, I think, was our first international adventure with shipping our cabinetry.
Now, if you'd like to film there, we would be very happy. I love going to Aspen. No, Aspen or Vail, we could go. The other nice feature, I think something to point out, is instead of just plain concrete, and this is the type of concrete, stamped concrete, it withstands the weather elements. And I think that's really important. And we also have this out on our back porch where you could have a table and chairs. And
yeah, this we started doing a few years ago. We had a client who asked us to do some sculptured concrete, let's say, and what we do is we basically we have all different types of molds and prints that we can lay out, and then basically what we do is we put a dye into the concrete, and we come out and we get that natural stone, and it doesn't have the maintenance because all these joints are actually concrete and it's one actual piece. So you don't have the moss or the shifting that you would see typically in a patio that is actually, you know, individual pieces.
I think you're in for a nice treat. We have
Just take the front door to set out the
light staging in the house so that people can get the feel of warm it up and see how it shows and some of the nice features to highlight. So if you'd like to come in, we'd like to show.
Let's head inside.
Yeah.